Thank you, almond, for providing me with the nutrition and energy I need to get through my day. Somebody pass the egg rolls! I don't have a problem, you have a problem. Come and get it, America! Hey everyone, I'm Laura and welcome back to my channel where I talk about all things weight loss, mental health, and take you along on my 200-pound weight loss journey. If you'd like to know more about me and my journey so far, make sure to check out the link to the rest of my videos in the description box down below. Okay guys, so yesterday's video got rudely interrupted and today is going to be part 2. So yesterday I focused on what are the signs that you may have a food addiction. And today I'm going to be talking about some of the strategies that I personally use in order to combat my own food addiction. And again, like the disclaimer said, these are just what work for me. I make no promises. So the first strategy for me was being aware of what I might experience when I'm trying to take back control of my diet. And obviously, since yo-yo dieting is my middle name, I knew a lot of those symptoms already. And the reason that I feel it is so important to know what to expect, because when we know what to expect, not only can we recognize and be more aware when these things happen, but we can plan ahead for how we're going to respond. For example, you might experience withdrawal symptoms like headaches and really super bad cravings. And you might experience guilt or justification thought patterns like denial. I don't have a problem, you have a problem. Stop saying I have a problem. Minimalization. I'm already eating a lot healthier than I used to, so eating an entire cake by myself one time is no big deal. Comparisons. I mean, at least I don't have as much of a problem as that guy on my 600-pound life. So I'm good. Defiance. I would rather die young than stop eating the things that I love and be absolutely miserable. Somebody pass the egg rolls! Glorification. I mean, Tess Holliday is morbidly obese too and a model and people love her, so come and get it, America! Misinformation. But my favorite Instagram influencer says that eating whatever I want is healthy because it makes me happy, and that you can have a healthy body at any size, even if it's impossible for you to get up off the couch. And they're much smarter than any of those old stuffy scientists. Or my doctor. Where did she get her med degree anyways? Walmart? Rationalization. Eating half of the pizza is way better than eating the whole thing, right? And so on and so on. And again, I wish I was not speaking from experience. Strategy number 2 is finding your triggers. And I do this by using the cognitive triangle anytime that I have a bad craving or fall off track. And then I plan ahead for the next time that I experience those triggers. And triggers can be anything from thoughts to emotions to situations to environments, like being sprawled on the couch watching Netflix. And you can learn more about the cognitive triangle and how to use it in the video linked in the description box down below. Or if I remember to insert a video card, it will be like somewhere up here, because I am way too lazy to do that whole spiel over again. Besides, why mess with perfection? Again, conceited. But for those of you who like to sample before you buy, in a nutshell, the cognitive triangle just shows the connection and reciprocal relationship between our triggers, thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, and the consequences that they lead to. Whew. That was rough. I told you I'm lazy. Strategy number 3 is finding and using techniques that work for you to combat cravings. A few that work for me are drinking lots of water, chewing on something minty, exercising or doing something pleasurable instead, and so on. And I will link the video where I talk about all of the strategies that I use to combat cravings in the description box below as well, or in a card up here. Again, if I remember. And strategy number 4 is trying to be more mindful when you eat. I don't know about you, but it's when I'm mindlessly eating that I am the most at risk of overeating and reaching for those unhealthy foods. That being said, there is no reason to go to any extremes. Thank you, almond, for providing me with the nutrition and energy I need to get through my day. And thank you to the tree that birthed you, and the sun and rain that fed you, and the workers that picked and packed you. Although I'm sure you didn't enjoy that very much. So I'm also going to say sorry on their behalf and my behalf, because I'm going to eat you. Does eating one single almond actually break your fast? Anyways, that's just not necessary. Though a little bit of gratitude is always a good thing. So if you want to thank that broccoli and chicken breast, then you go right ahead. Strategy number 5 is setting hourly intentions. Now, this is a strategy that I actually learned when I had to actually attend some AA meetings for a class. And it's a strategy that was really helpful, especially those first couple of weeks on my diet. Excuse me, lifestyle change. And basically this just means that you're setting your intentions each hour. Or it can be more frequent than that if needed, 10, 15, 30-minute increments. Whatever you need to help yourself stay on track, and you just set your intentions for that next hour. So for example, if I were to set my intentions right now, I might say, for the next hour, I intend to finish filming this video and not eating anything because it's not time to eat and I'm not hungry. And you can set your intentions around meals as well. Even write them down if you want to. I know a lot of people who just had journals that were specifically devoted to their intentions. And once you feel like you have more control over your eating, then you can extend your time periods. 2 hours, 3 hours, daily, weekly, etc. Strategy number 6 is practicing self-compassion. You will most likely have setbacks, moments where you give in, especially since unlike alcohol and other substances, you can't give up food cold turkey. And that's okay. That's recovery. No one expects you to be perfect. You shouldn't either. Are you listening, brain? So what I've really been working on is instead of seeing these moments as failures, I am trying to see them more as learning opportunities. I figure out what triggered those setbacks using my cognitive triangle, and then I plan ahead for next time. Strategy number 7 is not forbidding any food, especially food you crave a lot. I eat it sometimes in moderation, and this teaches my body that I don't have to crave it because I'm getting it. The only difference is that when I'm eating it, I am more in control. And if you have a new craving, instead of giving into it in that moment and letting it control you, wait until you're not craving it anymore and then eat it when you're in control. Strategy number 8 is find a community. Part of the reason that groups like AA are so successful in combating addictions is because people get to connect with others who are going through the same thing. And when you find those people, they can support you through the hard times, even times when you fall off track, because they get it. Been there, done that. So thanks everyone for being my accountability buddies. And if you're interested in finding your own accountability buddy, then our Discord channel is amazing and linked in the description box down below. Shameless, not so shameless plug, because it's helping you. Strategy number 9 is making small changes and breaking habits slowly. If you're drinking 5 cans of Pepsi in a day, instead of cutting it out cold turkey, maybe start out by limiting it to like 3 or 4 cans a day, and then 2 or 3 cans, and then 1 or 2 cans, until you've completely broken that eating pattern. Unless you can cut it out cold turkey and be successful, and then I say go for it. Strategy number 10 is to fill your day with other activities that release those same feel-good chemicals in your brain, like dancing.
Sorry guys, no music allowed because, copyright, but you can go watch the rest of the video on my Instagram channel, LauraLynn_89.
Exercising, watching comedies, etc., etc. If your brain is getting that dopamine hit elsewhere, it's a lot less likely to turn to food. And strategy number 11 is, and I feel like I'm on repeat in every single freaking video, but that just tells you how important I feel this strategy is to the success I have experienced so far. Plan ahead as much as possible. Plan ahead for avoiding triggers. Plan ahead for responding to triggers you can't avoid. Plan ahead for bad cravings and other withdrawal symptoms. Plan ahead for setbacks. Plan ahead for when your supervisor gives you 2 brand new clients all within a 3-day time period and you just want to grr. Being proactive is so important to success. It's when we're reactive that we tend to fall back on those old habits because our brain is too overwhelmed in the moment to think critically and brainstorm other solutions. All right, guys, so those are the strategies that I use to try and combat my food addiction. Comment down below and let me know what strategies work for you. And if you don't have any strategies that work for you so far, are there any from this video you want to try? As always, if you enjoyed this video, let me know by subscribing and giving it 2 thumbs way up, and make sure to tap on that notification bell so you can join me next time. Bye everyone.